What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Ranked and Relentless podcast, a show where we rank your favorite new and retro albums, give you our top 5 favorite songs for those albums. I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
This week is actually probably one of your favorites. The
Yeah.
last few weeks has been kind of toss-ups. It's wild. So a few weeks ago, the first of this Louisiana excursion, we did You Me at 6, Sinners Never Sleep. Which, going into it, I remembered loving that album, and then it was like, I really just love some of this album.
Yeah.
And then we did Nickelback, Feed the Machine, which I knew that was, I had even talked about it, kind of like, as if we're ranking the entire Nickelback discography, it's somewhere in the middle.
Right.
Lower side of the middle for me.
But even kind of the same thing. Like, there's songs I love, some...
Exactly. Same thing.
Like, I didn't need.
There's songs that scored very, very high, and then there's songs that scored a 1.9. Like, it was a spectrum. And then the week after that, we did Hinder, Extreme Behavior.
Yeah.
We knew what that one was going to be.
Yeah, 2 songs I like. The rest I don't ever need again.
Look at both of us putting Lips of an Angel at 5, though. Who the fuck saw that coming? I sure didn't.
Like, yet again, it just had to be on the list. There's nothing we could have done. Nothing anybody could have done about it. It just had to be there.
You ever sneeze so hard you think you cracked a rib?
I've sneezed and had my left arm hurt really bad.
My left arm's hurting right now real bad, too.
My heart skipped a couple beats.
Yeah, like you know how I was supposed to have broken ribs because of that wrestling storyline? I think I really do have now.
Didn't you break like 9 ribs?
It was 3.
Just I'm gonna keep getting like, yeah, like 24 ribs, bro.
Yeah, no. This has been dude, we've literally been building this story since January.
Damn.
Holy, dude, they say long-term storytelling is dead. Tell you else about long-term storytelling. The album that we're talking about this week, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket from Blink-182. Literally, at the time of recording this week, celebrating its 25-year anniversary, came out on June 14th, I want to say.
Yeah.
And they just released June 12th.
Okay.
And just released a new 25-year anniversary with a few bonus tracks on it.
A few.
I haven't listened to that one yet. Have you?
Nope.
Because I know
Didn't even know about it.
You were confused at first.
Yeah, I was like, why the fuck are you sending me a 19-album track to listen to? Ain't no fucking way. And I was like, oh, this is the 25th anniversary. Because, like, there's no difference. You know, a lot of times you get a 25th, you get, like, kind of newer production, newer EQ. Yeah. No, they're the exact same, just with new songs, which I respect.
I want to go back and look, because it does say 25th anniversary edition next to each one of the songs. I want to go back and see if, like, the mixing is any different.
No, there's not, because I listened through the
it's all
first
the same
13
shit.
and was like, what is this? Because after I got to, what's the last one? Please Take Me Home.
Yeah.
I realized I was on that, went back, listened through it again, I'm like, nothing's different.
Because, like, Nothing More did a reissue of Self-Titled.
Yeah.
That the production's actually significantly better.
Way better.
It's insane.
But it's still,
how much
like,
better
I don't
it is.
really think they did much to the vocals or the instruments. They just kind of...
It kind of just mixed it better. Yeah, the EQ was way better. Like, you could actually hear the bass at parts where you couldn't hear it before.
Right.
There were guitar riffs that I didn't know were fucking there just because you hear wow, wow kind of fucking going all over everything. But yeah, like, this is an album that really stood the test of time. Like, going back and doing the research for this one, I was very impressed of, like, just almost every one of these songs comes with a memory of, like, I remember hearing the song here, I remember seeing it there, like, shit like that. Because, I mean, 25 years ago, I was, what am I now? I was 10. Like, formative years of my life. I'm really getting into music at this point.
So I was 7.
Yeah, like, this album came out whenever I was really big into watching MTV and VH1, and I would go to sleep with from when I was 10 to when I was, like, probably 18 almost. I would go to sleep with my radio sitting next to me on my bed every night. Like, I would just turn the radio on to, back then it'd be probably 104 The X.
Yep.
And I just let that shit play next to my face while I slept all night. Like,
never. I could never.
I would go to sleep listening to music every single fucking night. So this was a big time for me as a music fan. It's a big time for Blink too, because going back and listening to this album, because this is after Enema of the State, before Self-Titled.
Yeah.
It's about 2 years after Enema. I think 3 years before Self-Titled, I want to say. This one, you can tell it's kind of the end of them being just a pop punk band. Because whenever Self-Titled came out, they're leaning more alternative and more of the rock side and things of that nature. And I feel like you can hear bits of Enema on this album, and I feel like you can kind of hear where they're going.
I hear a lot of Self-Titled. Like they did this album, they're like for Self-Titled, like, hey, there's a couple things we've done that we need to do better, or they took those ideas and refined it.
Yeah.
You know.
Like Story of a Lonely Guy, maybe Roller Coaster, like some of that stuff was like, I could kind of see where they're going.
Yeah.
And like Tom is starting to really become the Tom that we all make the memes about at this fucking point. Like he's really getting, he's becoming full evolution Tom.
Yeah.
Perfect Tom. If he was Cell, he was imperfect Tom on Enema of the State. By this point, like, yeah, he's really getting there. And it's a very interesting time for them as a band. It's a very interesting time for music as a whole. And another thing that I really enjoyed about this album, I don't know, because me and you talked about this a little bit off air.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've said to a lot of people that this might be my favorite Blink album, and it might be. It very well might be. I know you unapologetically self-titled. Self-titled
That's
might
where I
be my favorite,
started.
too.
I didn't know about this after listening.
So I started with Enema.
Yeah, I started with Self-Titled. Because Self-Titled was 2004, looking at now, 2003, and I was 10.
Yeah,
and that's when I would say between 8 to 10 for me, that's when my music really started. Because, of course, during that time, I'd say, with my mom and stuff like that, it was Kenny Chesney, it was stuff like that. Dad kind of kept a lot of, he was very musical, but I wasn't old enough to understand what he was listening to, which was stuff like this. Nerf Herder, we'll get to one of these years. Slipknot and stuff like that. He was more of that metal coming in. Mom was just Eminem or country.
I believe that. I believe
crazy.
that about your mom.
Yeah.
But for
throwing
me,
in Limp Bizkit, that was another. So that, yeah.
But for me, like I said, this came out when I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm making my own opinions now.
Yeah.
I'm really just dialed in. I'm not a guitar player yet. I'm a few years removed from playing guitar, but I know that I love music at this point.
Yeah.
I know that I would love to perform. I'm probably even writing at this point. So I am very much in love with this shit. We had this conversation about Mudvayne after we covered Lost and Found. We talked about this a little bit off air too. I always thought Lost and Found was my favorite. It's got my favorite songs. Mm-hmm. Happy is probably my all-time favorite Mudvayne song, if I'm being completely honest.
Solid. That's such a good song.
Yeah, Forget to Remember, Determine, Fall into Sleep.
Fall Asleep Will Forever.
Those are all phenomenal songs. But there's also shit on the record I don't like.
Yep.
And I'd even said that, I don't necessarily know if I'll say that New Game is a better album, because I don't think there's anything on New Game that I like as much as I like Fall into Sleep or Happy. Mm-hmm. But it's a consistent album where I'm sure if we did New Game, everything would be high 3s, low 4s.
Right.
That's kind of where we are with this album. I don't know. Look, Self-Titled might be my favorite. Because, just look at the singles. Down, Always, Feeling This. Mm-hmm.
Self-Titled, and I get what you're saying, Self-Titled, I can listen through all the way through.
Yeah.
But when you're really pinpointing how many... I love Self-Titled. That's where I started. That's how I discovered Blink-182 at the time. But when it came to, Take Off Your Pants, the songs that I like on this album, I like kind of more than Self-Titled to begin with. But listening to this album, there was a lot of moments in this album all right, we're Blink.
Yeah.
I get it. We're doing the same trope for every song. But then there's a couple moments of now that was sick. That made this song better than anything else they've ever done. There's a lot of moments in these songs. But it would feel harder for me to do a top 5 on Self-Titled as it was for this one. Because I just like Self-Titled as a whole. Now, honestly, If we ever do self-titled, I'll tell you, feeling this, I'm fucking over.
Dude, and
I love that song so much, but I don't know if that could be on my top 5 because we covered it.
It might be number 1.
Played it a lot. Really?
I love that song.
It might be like Always. It might be
Always
I don't know.
rules.
It could be Always. It could be there's a lot. I mean, look.
Violence.
Down is 100%, but I can tell you why Down when we get to our top 5 because I'm going to tell you this now. Down's already on this album.
It sure the fuck is.
That intro is exactly on this album. Same tone, same key, same part of the fret, same.
Well, like, there's stuff on this record, like, to make that point. There's stuff on this record that is very much like, I just heard this.
Yeah.
Online songs, that bass intro starts on the same exact note, same rhythm, everything as the bass bridge in Anthem Part 2, which is right before it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it was impossible for me not to notice.
Right.
Like, I'm just like, that's the same. Wait a second. Let me go back. That's the same fucking thing. And then, like, Blink at this time, one of their most popular songs, Damn It.
Yeah.
Damn It very famously uses that what a lot of guitar players refer to as the T formation. That, you know, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 1st fret, just the T formation. You can tell a lot of these songs, I don't know if they're necessarily doing that same exact thing, but a lot of these songs are doing the same shit.
The chords is that T, yeah.
Yeah, like, oddly enough, one of the songs that kind of stands on its own more as not doing the exact same thing as everything else would probably be Stay Together for the Kids. And it's 2 fucking chords. That's why. It's just 2 chords. It's weird. Like, so, like, this one, a lot of it, it's a weird listen to whenever you're doing what we had to do and you're going through the whole thing all at once because it all kind of, at the end of the day, like some of these songs stand on their own, but a lot of them run together.
Like there was a part, I think it got to about song 5 or 6, so literally halfway through the album. What would that be? The rock show. It's like, all right,
I've heard
it's
this.
Blink.
Yeah, like I've heard this.
Yeah, no.
Now, if you go and search these songs out individually,
oh, fucking fantastic!
It rules,
all
dude.
Of them
like,
really
like
are.
By themselves, standing alone, these songs kick ass. Like even my dishonorable mention still scored in the mid 3s, I like it.
And I'll tell you this. You can see my notes. I got my little tab. Every single one of these has a red. That's my dishonorable mentions. POD got 2. Some of them got 1. Some got 2. There is none.
There's no reds.
Because if I give any of these a dishonorable mention, I'm pretty much saying to myself as a fan, all of these songs suck. Because at the end of the day, they're all the same. There's some algorithm in every single song that they've done the last 4. Well, I'm not gonna say the 4 albums because this is like. This album sets the precedent of what they're about to be.
Yeah.
And also, there's a song in this I was like, so that's how we got Angels and Airwaves. Because it sounds like it should have been on their first to second album.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yep. I listened to it, I'm like,
sure.
Is this not Angel? And then Tom comes in, I'm like, this is the Angels and Airwaves song. It wasn't, but like this could have been on their first or second album. Like, yeah, this makes sense. Like, so to me, that's why I love this album. I didn't think I would love it as much as I did, to be honest.
What did you give it overall?
I got a 4.2.
I think I'm for 4.1.
And I would say this is a perfect album. There's not a single song on here that I was like, nah, this wasn't it. Or, I could skip this one. It was like, all right, we're still doing the Blink thing, but that's what I love about Blink.
I don't need to skip any of these.
Mm-mm.
No, like I don't need to skip any
and it's been a hot minute since I've had an album that was like, there's not a single thing wrong with this.
Especially in the last few we've done. We needed this one. Let's face facts.
Bill Murray was our last one.
Yeah.
But of course.
It's Bill Murray, dude.
Right.
We needed a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
And this was a really good one, dude. I mean, Blink, I'm surprised it's taken us this long to cover them. We've covered a Green Day album, and it was Warning of all fucking things.
Yeah.
Like, this one, yeah, dude, like, I would not be opposed to doing more Blink. I mean, self-titled, I think, is definitely on something.
Neighborhood is another one I'd like to go back into. I enjoyed that one. That was whenever I felt like before they started to really get bad. Is it Neighborhood?
So Neighborhood was like the last full length that they did with Tom before he left, and then Skiba came in years later.
Yeah, that's right after self-titled. Yeah, once you got into California 9 and
California 9, that's Skiba.
But if we want to do another one, of course we can do Enema. It's always a great one. Dude Ranch, another solid one that I do know. Anything before that, like Cheshire, Buddha, Mark, Tom, Travis Show, not a clue. I really enjoyed their new stuff.
So Mark Tom Travis Show is, I believe, a live album.
Oh, I didn't know they had a One More Time Part 2.
I did not know that either.
Interesting.
But
I could do One More Time.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what was your opinions on One More Time?
Travis doing double bass. Let's fucking go.
Oh, that was killer, wasn't it? I remember hearing that like, there's no fucking way.
You know, it's a good thing you got with the Kardashian. You know, to get some anger out, so he brought in the extra pedal.
Because he'd be doing that on the butt cheeks all fucking night. Like, he knew what was up. I have that album on vinyl, dude. It's actually a really solid fucking album.
I was very, very impressed because what is another one that that came back and actually did the rock? Another band. It's not Panic at the Disco. It's the other one.
This is the other Fall Out Boy?
Fall Out Boy. Yeah. Another one that I was like, okay, I'm enjoying it, but I enjoyed Blink-182's like coming back way more.
That was really good. That self-titled song, or the album-titled song, One More Time, was beautiful.
So good.
The fucking video had me going, dude. Had me choked up.
Yes.
That's a good fucking record, man. That's a really good record.
Yeah.
I mean, and like they had the weird, that California era with Skiba. That's weird. And I'm a massive Alkaline Trio fan. Like I'll tell you right now, I love Alkaline Trio more than I love Blink-182.
Okay.
I'm massive into those guys. Like we have From Here to Infirmary on the wheel, and I absolutely love. I hope that we hit it.
I'm excited because I've never had any issue with Alkaline Trio. Yet again, another band I never have given a true chance. Like if they're playing in the background, I'm like, I know that song. That's a good song. But like to actually dive into them, I've never.
I think a lot of times when me and you are introducing each other to something, a lot of times the rationale that we'll give each other is, you're either probably really going to like this, or you're probably really not going to give a fuck.
Yeah.
I really think you're going to, especially that album From Here to Infirmary, I really think you're going to enjoy that. And one of the things that I love about Alkaline is that I think they're not as, and you know, I don't say this derogatorily, but like we were talking about, a lot of these songs kind of borrow from each other. I don't think they're as one-dimensional as Blink is. I think that they kind of, especially when you get to like Calling All Skeletons, that record, like they're kind of going all over. But Crimson's another album that like some of the like Time to Waste on Crimson, dude. That intro is fucking sick. From Here to Infirmary, as far as like the pop punk era of Alkaline, is probably, I'd say, the peak. You got like Armageddon, which was on Tony Hawk's Underground.
Which that one I do know.
Yeah, it was rules.
Right, like that's what I'm saying. Like with Alkaline Trio, I know, like there hasn't really been a song that I've heard that was like, yeah, this band ain't for me. I just never were like, you know what? Let me try an Alkaline Trio album.
And another thing that I enjoy is like they do the same thing that Blink does, where you know the bass player will sing some, the guitarist will sing some. Matt sings, I'd say, the majority of Alkaline songs. Dan will come in and sing every once in a while. Dan has a very unique voice, and he was the one that the Damn Things that added to their second album was Dan Andriano. And he really he brought in some shit, dude. Like, because he's a hell of a bass player. He's I love you, Mark. I love you. You're a great frontman. Dan's he's actually good at playing bass.
Well, yeah, Mark doesn't.
Mark's admittedly like he's gonna tell like, dude, I'm not like a phenomenal bass player. Dan's a fucking great bass player. He's so goddamn good, and his vocals are very unique. Like they have a song that was on one of their older EPs, a song called "I Lied My Face Off." Dude, like it's insane. Just the way he sings it is like, dude, that's nobody's like you. That's cool.
And that's what I love about even Blink, the fact that they don't sound the same. Like Mark
Mark
doesn't
and
sound
Tom are
like
very
Tom.
different.
They're very different. They still like.
Well, and that's what another thing that was weird initially whenever Skiba came in, because even though like I feel like Skiba's got his own sound. Whenever you listen to Bored to Death, I'll be honest with you, the first time I heard it, I went, which one's which?
Really?
And I'm a massive fan of Matt Skiba, as I said. Like, I'm a massive Alkaline fan, and I love Blink-182. But, like, when they're trading verses, because I think Matt does the first verse, and then Mark does the first verse, Matt does the second verse. When Matt comes in, I'm just like, that's not that much different from what Mark's doing. Like, it's kind of in the same tone and everything.
Damn.
But, I mean, it's fine. Like, I think that the stuff they did with Matt was fine. It's not my favorite Blink stuff.
Right.
I did get to see Alkaline Trio while Matt was still with Blink, and he was like on break. Like they were on like oh, hey, we're gonna take a couple of months away from touring. So the Matt was like, let me get Alkaline Trio back on the road for a second, and they went and did that, and it was a great show, great fucking show. They sounded amazing, but But yeah, and another thing that's really interesting, like Tom notoriously like fucks up a lot on stage.
Yeah.
Like try to get him to play What's My Age Again. You can't. Like you fucking. And whenever they first brought Matt in, I remember watching carefully that first performance that they did with Matt, and he kills the guitar on What's My Age Again. And What's My Age Again is one of those where, like, it's not necessarily a hard part, but as a guitar player, I can easily see how they're getting tripped up on it. I would get tripped up on it too. I'll be completely honest with you. But like Matt nails it the first time he does it with him. Then the longer Matt's in Blink, he starts fucking it up too. And I'm just like, is he doing it just to get brownie points with the fans, or like, is it actually like, does this riff
I think that's
just
just
do
a
this
curse.
to you?
I think that's just the curse of Blink.
It's weird, dude. No, What's My Age Again on this record? Not fucking up any guitar parts on this one. But yeah, I mean, solid fucking album.
Yeah.
And I think we should go ahead and start ranking it. What do you think?
Let's do it.
We're gonna go ahead. So you said you gave this one a 4.2.
4.2.
I gave it a 4.1.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So in the pocket.
And I still think we're going to be completely different.
These fucking ads. So dishonorable mentions. It's not really dishonorable. What was you?
My lowest is Roller Coaster.
Roller Coaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about that. Because I think that's mine too. Yep. Yeah, I got Roller Coaster's got a 3.4.
Solid chorus. This is where Roller Coaster just felt like Blink-182 and nothing special. You know, like there wasn't really anything that stood out from this song that was like, ooh, the chorus was great, the verse was great, the whole ending was perfect. It was just they have a trope, and that's all they did with that song. Like nothing stood out. Great song. Have no quarrels with the song. It was just compared to all the other ones, that one just that one had to be my lowest. You know.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.4. It's definitely my lowest as well. And to echo exactly what you just said, I said it's not a bad track. It's just not memorable.
Right.
And there's so many memorable songs on this fucking album. Like so many that like I was mentioned earlier. Like I can think of like certain points in time whenever I first heard these, or like can attach these to a moment.
Right.
I can't do that with Roller Coaster. There's nothing memorable about it. It's not bad though.
And it's like, even with Roller Coaster, I'm not going to say like, oh, this part sounded like this song they've already done, or they're going to do in subtitle. It was just there. It could have been a 12 album track without Roller Coaster, and it wouldn't have made any difference to the album.
Yeah, I agree. It could have been. Yeah, I absolutely agree.
I'm actually impressed we still had that one low. I'm not gonna lie. When I was listening to Roller Coaster again, I'm like, I think he's got this on his top 5.
I feel like R5 is probably going to be closer than you think it's going to be. You think it's going to be very different.
I think so.
I feel like I'm so impressed. Your notes are right in front of me, and I have not zoned in to look. I'm so impressed with myself. I've got mine right here in my hand. I think we're probably
I got my notes here. I got a tab with my tables, and
I don't know about order, but I feel like at least 3 of the 5 we've both got.
Okay.
So with that being said, who's first?
I think it's me. Yeah.
What have you got?
Dude, it's Happy Holidays, you bastard.
Happy Holidays, you bastard.
Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I've only wrapped 2 fucking presents.
It's Christmas Eve, and I've only wrapped 2 fucking presents.
I hate your guts. I hate your guts. I'll never talk to you again. Unless your dad will suck me off.
My favorite line is ejaculating to a sock. And then Grandpa shitting his pants.
Unless your dad will suck my cock, I will never talk to you again. Unless your dad will suck me off. Unless your mom will touch my cock, ejaculating to a sock.
It's
funny.
And I put, it's so relatable.
It really is.
It's so relatable.
I can't, dude, on purpose.
It's so fast. It's so funny. It's so short. I wouldn't even, in my notes, I originally remember I put, it's so fast, so short and sweet. And I went, ain't nothing sweet about it. And so,
it's sweet.
Everyone, but dude, it's so funny.
I have on purpose so many years just for the meme. By Christmas Eve, have only wrapped 2 presents. Just so that I can just goad my wife into asking me what's wrong as I sit sulking at the end of the bed. What's wrong with you? And I go, it's Christmas Eve, and I've only wrapped 2 fucking presents.
I could not imagine. They probably had the live shows of it, but playing that live sounds so difficult to do live that fast.
Can I tell you my favorite thing? I'll tell you about it later, actually.
Okay.
We'll cliffhanger that. My number 5 is The Rock Show.
The Rock Show. I knew The Rock Show was definitely going to be.
I fell in love with a girl at The Rock Show. That's such a good course.
Yes.
I love Travis's drums in here because he's fucking great. Mm-hmm. Fun fact about Alkaline Trio, just recorded their new album. Travis is playing drums on it. Because you can't play in Blink without Travis breaking off to go play in your band too.
He did it for both of them.
He was in Boxcar Racer and he was in Plus 44.
He also did Angels and Airwaves.
I don't think he did he?
I thought he did one of them.
Possible.
The one with the war, I thought he was in that.
I didn't fucking listen to Angels. I can't name it. I can't name an Angels and Airwaves song.
That was the thing when the split happened. Of course, I'm a Tom fan.
See, and I was more of a Mark guy.
I love his vocals. I love his presence. I love the way time. I love it. Everything about that he does. Because like. I love Mark. Mark gives like that good kind of deeper tone, really just punchy, but just like Tom just brings a whole different like angsty, whiny essence to Blink that just worked so well. Yeah. In my eyes, like and that's why I didn't, and that's why I didn't care to try to listen to after Neighborhood because when they split off, I'm like. You can't have one without the other in Blink. To me, it never made sense. I probably heard one song and I heard whatever his name was that came in. Matt. And I was like, no.
Yeah, it's different.
And I never even gave it a shot. But
for what it's worth, Bored to Death uses the same exact chord progression as Damn It.
And I love Boxcar. I love that too. It's just
I love Boxcar.
Angels and
I do love Boxcar a lot. I really do love Boxcar. They had a few tracks on like one of those fucking four-wheeler games I used to play on PS2 back in the day. Mm-hmm. I really do love Boxcar Racer. The Angels and Airwaves though was not one that. Yeah, see, Travis did not.
No,
play.
He didn't. Okay. Drum on the chord. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, but he did. He was in Boxcar. Yeah, Adam Willard. I remember Adam Willard.
Yeah, and then Alien Ribbon. Okay, that makes sense because it's not crazy like whatsoever in Angels and Airwaves. There's it's just kind of your typical alternative drumming.
Yeah, Rock Show, I think everybody's just on fire. I think it was a great single for this album. I think I saw that it was the first single on this album, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, it was.
It's one of those, just that rhythm is so catchy. I don't even know the lyrics, but I know the rhythm.
That
riff,
dude, that yeah, that's so goddamn good, dude. Yeah, I just went iconic guitar line, and I felt like it kind of echoed First Date, where like First Date was a Tom song. This is a Mark song. I really feel like this was kind of Mark's version of, he heard First Date and was like, let me do my version of that. Right. And it's Rock Show. Yeah. And I like both songs. Full disclosure, First Date didn't make it. It's right under Rock Show. Really? Right under it. Okay. And at a 4.2, Rock Show got a 4.3. Nice. Yeah, dude, I love both songs. Rock Show just inked it out, and it's probably just because I prefer Mark.
Yeah. And that's what that's why I'm thinking this is going to be a lot more different because I'm the Tom fan, you're the Mark fan, so I feel like
Tom shines a little bit on my list.
Tom, does he? Okay.
Tom gets a little bit of love on my list.
I have more Tom and more of when they're actually together, not just one or the other. So we'll see how this goes. So speaking of Tom and Angels,
Tom shines on mine.
Speaking of Tom and Angels and Airwaves. My number 4 is a Story of a Lonely Guy. Yeah. That's the most Angels and Airwaves song I've ever heard them do.
Yeah, it really is.
But it's the lyrics, too. I enjoy more, and you might have hated it. I don't even know if this is on your list, but the fact that he says, I'm a fucking boy. And not a guy. He's not rhyming. It's just the one line. Mm-hmm. That's completely different.
There's a lot of just like that fuck word kind of is the indicator that you're going from the verse to the chorus on this record on a lot of these songs.
I'm a fucking boy. Yeah. Yeah.
When they drop fuck, you're all right, chorus is coming up. That's a big indicator on this album.
Right. I read my book with a boring ending, a short story of a lonely guy. That line alone, I'm like, oh, fuck. But I love that Angels and Airwaves, that little harmonic. This was the song that
I had mentioned in my notes that this had a slower lyrical pace, similar to an Angels and Airwaves. Yeah, and I also said that this one feels very safe compared to the rest of the album.
Understandable. Yeah,
that's just
I can't disagree.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. My number 4 is Happy Holidays. You bastards.
Happy holidays. There it is.
This fucking
We got
kills, dude. I love this. There was a real legitimate, like, Suzanne asked me when I was talking about, like, this is the album that we're doing. She's like, Happy Holidays isn't going to make your list, right? And I was like, it might be number 1 for all I fucking know. I fucking love this song, dude. I love Happy Holidays, you bastard. 40 seconds of just pure bliss. But you talked about hearing them do it live. We talked about whenever we did that Damn Things thing about Mark having his own show on Fuse TV, and he would have bands come on and play and shit. There was a Christmas episode where he's like sitting on top of a piano. I think he's like sitting cross-legged on a fucking piano, and there's somebody playing the piano. It might have even been Ben Folds playing the piano, actually, now that I think about it. Don't quote me on that. It might have been Ben Folds. It might have been Ben Folds.
Ben Folds fan.
But he's sitting on the piano, and you just hear this beautiful piano coming in, and then Mark picks up the mic and goes, "It's Christmas Eve and I've only wrapped 2 fucking." It just does the whole. It was Ben Folds because Ben did Tom's parts.
Okay.
Ben did "Unless Your Dad'll Suck Me Off." We need to find that. We need to find that. Oh, yeah, it was Ben Folds.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was that. Every time I think of Happy Holidays, you bastards, I think about him and Ben Folds doing it on his show. Mm-hmm. I love this fucking song, dude. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
What you got for 3?
Anthem Part 2.
Anthem Part 2. It's a killer.
As a drummer who loves watching people drum, who loves to drum, this is the most biggest drum cover to really test in my eyes. People that want to get big on YouTube, they play this. They play the verses. That just Travis is just doing the absolute most he fucking possibly can in this song. He's doing a lot in every song, but this song there's not a single moment where he just is taking a break.
A lot of change-ups in this one too. Mm-hmm. Not just playing fast. He's like changing shit up throughout. I love the intro. I mean, that's a great way to start the album.
But this is where it's like, here comes that very whiny, angsty Tom that, it's like, oh, love it. Yeah. Like, people hate it, and that's fine. But Tom in this one's my favorite. It just.
When he fits, he fits.
Yeah. And it's one of those, just the rhythm of every single member fits so perfectly.
Yeah, I think that, like, a lot of people give Tom shit because of I Miss You. You took a ballad, this slow, beautiful song, and hit me with, "Where are you?"
Yeah. And then I think in Anthem, Mark is in it, but he just does the,
yeah, he's in the back.
Right in the pre-chorus, or the break part between the chorus and,
yeah, he's in the
so
back.
So good.
My number 3 is Every Time I Look For You.
Every Time I Look For You. Okay.
American Pie 2, baby.
Yep.
The intro to American Pie 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I think about whenever I hear this one, that fucking bass intro and Mark comes in. Just, that's one of my favorite feel-good movies of all time. Like, I watched that movie Hot as Fuck with you not too long ago.
Yep.
I love that movie.
It's so good.
Dude, that's such a good movie. I love American Pie 2. And I just, every time I look for you, I think about that. And I forgot that was on this album. And I'm just kind of just letting it play. I'm not even looking at my screen as I'm typing my notes and everything. And then this one kicks in. I just throw my head back like this, like, yes.
Yeah.
I love this fucking song. It just makes me feel good.
Oh, 100%. Well, since I love Down and Self-Titled, you could throw mine up there, too, because that's the fucking intro Down.
That's a good point.
To a T. The chord progression, all of it. And it's, dude, it's so good. And not just that. We're halftime people. Mm-hmm. This is still, and like, I get a lot of moments in halftimes and choruses and the endings of like, dude, that was fucking sick. I forgot this one existed.
Yep.
And when this one hit, it was just like, I got goosebumps. I got full elation. I ejaculated into a sock. Like, this was one of the, like, this got me like, oh fuck yeah. Like, I haven't been that excited for a halftime
Halftime in the Bridge steals my heart. That's in my notes.
It was so well done. And also, to hear Travis just go halftime and rock the shit out of it.
Because he doesn't do that often.
No.
He really keeps
He's got to do the most possible.
Yeah, he really keeps the pace an awful lot.
Oh, but no, this song was fucking killer.
Well, since, Every Time I Look For You is your number 2, as it just so happens my number 2 is Anthem Part 2.
Wow. All right. Okay, so we have one difference.
I told you, dude. It's going to be closer than you fucking think.
Okay.
This number one, I have no idea.
Really?
I have no idea what's going to happen here with this number one. But Anthem Part 2, I echo a lot of the stuff that you say. Talk about a perfect fucking way to open this guy. It's truly, in my opinion, as far as the best albums in pop punk history go, it might be the best opening song. Mm-hmm. It really is. The intro is so goddamn iconic. It has a little bit, when you get later into the song, like by the time you get to the chorus and stuff, a little bit of where I think we're going with self-titled.
Yeah, definitely.
And another thing that I absolutely love, having Anthem Part 2 kick off, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. What was the last song of Enema in the State? Anthem.
Yeah.
I love that.
Right.
Anthem.
They did better than what Nickelback did.
Yeah, there's a part 2 to this shit, dude.
Yeah.
And there's an Anthem Part 3 on, I think, on One More Time, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's an Anthem Part 3 on One More Time.
I think so, yeah, there is. Yep.
I love that.
And it follows this
That's killer.
trope, which, even more respect, Thank you for doing what you do good.
Yeah, this just, it's utterly iconic, dude. Like, you talk about kicking off albums, that clean guitar intro, going to that fucking... Mark, while, I'm a huge Mark fan. I love his vocals. His bass playing leaves a lot to be desired. Tom's guitar playing on this album is, I think, genuinely the best that he's ever done on any album.
I think I can agree with that.
Like, he fucking has some really, really memorable riffs on this album. I told you he's going to shine a little bit on my list.
I'm impressed.
It took a second.
I'm impressed. Okay, yeah.
But
because we've always had these conversations. It's probably been 15 years
at least.
And we've talked about Blink, and you've always been the Mark fan. I've always been the Tom.
So story time. One time you mentioned that we had covered "Feeling This." Mm-hmm. We covered "Feeling This" because a guy who was playing music with us one time wanted to play that song to ask his not then girlfriend, but ask her to go out with him. And he had this idea of we'll play this fucking song, and then at the end of it, I'll ask her to go out with me. And so because our bass player decided he didn't want to play bass, he was like, I don't want to sing on this. So then I had to fucking basically play guitar and bass. And I did.
Right, they both went.
Yeah.
I forgot they both
I tried telling our bass player or singer, whatever the fuck, I'm like, this isn't about you. This is for him. You don't have to sing.
It was still bad.
It wasn't good. But I did kind of the low Mark backups, and then you did the fucking whenever Tom really hits that chorus, you hit that on the drums.
Oh, God, it was so bad. I had to yell it. I didn't even use a mic.
Yeah, you didn't have
a mic. Screamed it in the background, and it was so fucking whiny.
It worked though. Well, what does Tom do?
It was worse.
Another thing that I wanted to point out before we get to our number ones, the song's called "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket." Mm-hmm. Blink 182 is from San Diego. South Park has a song called "Jackin' It in San Diego."
Okay.
Coincidence?
I think not.
I think there is actually. It's probably just a coincidence. I was watching. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but the South Park guys did a live show at Red Rocks a year or two ago.
Yeah.
And they play Jackin' It in San Diego, and I watched the full video. It's been sitting in my watch later for a year on fucking YouTube. I watched the full Red Rocks concert the other night, and then that was probably my favorite one is them doing Jackin' It in San Diego, because you've got you've got Les Claypool from Primus and the fucking lead vocalist from Ween doing backup vocals on Jackin' It in San Diego.
The fact they got, I cannot believe they got him to play that.
Primus and Ween played the entire set with them.
Yeah.
That fucking rules. Jagging it.
And it makes sense when you really put it on paper. It makes sense, but to see it was this is wild.
And they did all 3 versions of the South Park theme song. But that's enough about South Park. Let's get back to Take Off Your Pants. Number one time, what was it?
Best chorus.
Dude, I swear
from the
to
both
God.
of them. Best from the both of them.
I swear to God.
It's the best lyrics coming from a divorced home, and I'm glad they didn't stay together. It is stay together for the kids.
Okay. So we didn't.
We didn't. I love that it's soft, the verse. I love the lyrics. I love what it's about, stuff like that. But then just when Tom comes in, so here's your holiday. Oh, it's one of my favorites. I didn't think it was going to be. I've heard this chorus before, and I've heard the song. This is one like, oh, I do remember this song. And after listening to it twice, I'm like, to me, this was the best song on the album.
I do like how they do it together, and Mark comes in. So when you're dead and gone,
right? So it's like both of them are doing their thing.
Well
and it's like now we're in a song where it's both of them. It's not just one more than the other. Like they both have their big parts, and it's one of my favorites. Yeah. I know it wasn't gonna be on your list.
It's not. It's not at all.
What's on your list? What's your top?
I felt like you were setting this up.
The Rock Show.
No,
it's
already on there.
Shut up.
No.
Oh.
I really felt like this was going to be on yours.
Okay.
It's not, but mine's Reckless Abandon.
Reckless Abandon. It was number 6. Dude. Because I love the flow of this song. The chorus, the way it goes, it's so
Stay Together for the Kids, I think, would have been my 7.
Okay.
But yeah, just the chorus of Reckless Abandon. I told you Tom was going to shine, dude. The top 2 songs of mine, Tom shines, dude.
He does.
That specifically that last line in the chorus, whenever the fucking instruments drop out, when left a scar size extra large. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good, dude. It's Reckless Abandon is so goddamn well written.
And we get like this kind
of
of more electronic sound, to them than just straight just guitar, bass, and no, Reckless Abandon is phenomenal.
No notes
song.
from me, dude. 4.7. I love it.
Really?
I love it.
I got a 5 on Stay Together. I can listen to that song over.
Stay Together got like a 4.1 for me or something like that. But yeah, Reckless Abandon just amazing. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start doing this. Now the thing is, so Stay Together and Reckless Abandon are gonna have to come down here. So it's either Anthem Part 2 or Every Time I Look for You is number 1 and the other is number 2. How do we do this? Because I don't know. I know Anthem Part 2 is my number 2, but also Every Time I Look for You is American Part 2.
I would throw Anthem up there because Anthem Part 2 is perfect throughout the whole song. Every Time I Look has the best ending of the whole album.
Sure. I also,
and
for
it's
me,
very but to get to that part that I love the most, you're just going through Basic Blank.
Yeah.
There's not really much at the beginning. The chorus is good, verse is good, but not really. But like looking at them, Anthem to me is better throughout the whole.
I also think if you've never seen American Pie 2, Every Time I Look for You might not hit you as hard.
Right.
Anthem Part 2 is a perfect opener.
Yes.
It is a perfect way to start.
That's why I'm 100% agreeing on putting Anthem first.
That also means Happy Holidays, you bastards, is number 3. So, between 4 and 5, we've got Reckless Abandon, Story of a Lonely Guy, The Rock Show, Stay Together for the Kids. I think it's going to come out Stay Together for the Kids and Reckless Abandon.
Okay.
Rock Show, Story of a Lonely Guy, hey, you guys put up a valiant effort, but you were lower on the list.
I'll give you this one. Because Reckless Abandon is more fun to listen to. Stay Together, there's, not to be a little too personal here, but coming from a divorced home, there's that I'm listening to this song, listening to the lyrics. I love how impacting Tom is. I love how kind of depressed Mark is in this one. But listening to the lyrics, it's like I'm over here like, thank fucking God my parents were those. Because, we've got some friends that are divorcing. I've heard stories, and the whole we're going to stay together for the kids never fucking works. Yeah. It's one of those things. I have a lot of family that's tried that, and so it's it resonated more just on that deeper level with me. But I will also agree, if we're listening to that chorus, Reckless Abandon is fucking sick.
Meanwhile, I wish my parents got divorced. So Reckless Abandon is going to be 4. Stay Together is going to get 5. I'm cool with that.
Because, even Stay Together, man, I'm not trying to just, down it or anything, but, it's basic, but also,
it's 2 fucking chords.
It is. But I also love what they're, that part, it's the most basic algorithm of any type of song. They even play the chorus with no lyrics, but to me, it makes it more, impacting for me, you know, and stuff like that. So, I just love, I love all 5 of these songs. I also love, The Rock Show. Story of a Lonely Guy. I love all these songs, man.
Yeah, there's no bad songs on this album. As you said, I think we got another perfect album on our hands. Mm-hmm. So number 5, Stay Together for the Kids. Number 4, Reckless Abandon. Number 3, Happy Holidays, you bastard.
It's just funny to say.
So funny. Number 2, Every Time I Look for You. Number 1, Anthem Part 2.
That's it.
Dude, that's a fucking hell of a list.
And honestly, what might be funny, I think those are in order of the album.
Happy Holidays is before Every Time I Look for You.
Is it? Yeah.
Happy Holidays.
That's the 4th
4.
song. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Damn.
Every Time I Look for You is closer to the end.
Mm-hmm. Stay Together is also more the end. Stay Together.
Stay Together,
before,
Reckless Abandon, and Every Time I Look for You are latter half.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great fucking record, though.
It is.
I mean, if you got me putting 2 Tom songs at 1 and 2, what does that
impressive.
tell you? What does that tell you?
That's impressive.
I wasn't doing it on purpose. It could have been 5 marks.
I was listening to this album, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna have that on his list. It's a little more Mark, but I understand, stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a lot different than I thought. No, it really wasn't.
No, this was fucking awesome,
Yeah.
dude. This is a great. We needed this. This is a palate cleanser.
It was. Now I'm scared to scroll.
Now we're gonna spin this wheel. Any predictions? What are you thinking?
I'm either thinking, to be honest, an Incubus or Theory of a Dead Man, which I actually need to shuffle this so it's not in order. Okay.
I think we just put Protein on there, so we're probably gonna hit Protein.
Think so?
Head Pee Only in America would be fun.
Mm-hmm. I still want Nerf Herder just because I love that album. I love all of Nerf Herder.
Jimmy World Bleed American. Like I can't think of too many I would want to veto.
It's gonna be Nickelback.
Yeah, it can't be. Not yet. All right, we have spun the wheel. Avenged Sevenfold. Is that self-titled?
Yeah.
I'll do self-titled.
I already got my notes. I'm ready.
Oh, that's right, because you thought we were doing it. Fuck, this is going to be an easy one for you. You've already got your notes for this one.
Let me make sure. I don't think I ever deleted them.
Because you had called me one day like, wait,
hey, we're doing self.
We're doing Avenged Sevenfold, right? I'm like, no.
Oh no, they might have went away. I might have deleted them just to get rid of them.
Do work.
Here to Stay, Fake It, Empty. What album was this?
Here to Stay.
Sundress, Where Are You?
Oh, that's
Just Sound, Fake It.
Yeah, that's State Champs.
State Champs. Okay.
Yeah, so you might have
Nope,
to
I don't have it. Yep,
go
I'm
do
gonna have to
some notes,
redo it.
motherfucker.
I mean, I already know it.
Self-titled. The whole reason I have that tattoo right there. The whole reason. And that's something.
Let's see. Let me make
That'll be
sure.
fun.
Yeah. It's a solid album.
Gunslinger, Scream, Critical Acclaim, Brompton Cocktail, Lost,
It's
Little
also
Piece of Heaven.
Fun fact about me growing up over these past, 33 years. You know what I don't really care for anymore?
What's that?
Self-titles.
Me neither.
Put a fucking name on it, you
Yeah.
lazy piece of shit.
I don't even like naming the album after one of the songs. I think that's your opportunity to be even more creative.
That I'm kind of okay with because sometimes that most of the time is like the hit song. So like you're expressing that album or like they could have said Avenged Sevenfold, Death Bats or We Are the Death Bats because that's kind of when they really I want to say rebranded.
I'd hope they come up with something better than that, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, anything is just better than Avenged Sevenfold.
I'll tell you what, the album kind of sucked, but Broken Standard, second prize in a beauty contest.
See, that's a solid album.
That's a good album title, dude.
That's
that
a solid
album ain't worth
title.
a fuck, but that
Hey.
album title's pretty good. We're going to
think-
have to put that in the bowl.
Really?
We can do the deluxe
There's
edition.
5 songs.
There's 4 songs on the regular, but there's 8 on the deluxe.
Okay.
And 2 of them are just demos of songs that are already on there.
All right.
But I think, fuck it, dude. I'd
would
love
be
to
fun.
just tell the stories and just tear that album a new fucking asshole. If I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah, that drummer could have done so much more.
The fucking,
so fucking
the
basic.
producer's the one I've got heat with.
That too.
That motherfucker.
Trying to add so much weird shit. I thought it sounded good. Maybe check with us before.
Dude,
you
that
just
was
do
another thing that
shit.
drove me nuts. Was like I asked, like, can you send me updates as you make them? And he's like,
Yeah.
no, you're not going to want that. I think I know what the fuck I want. That after we did that decided, or let me rephrase that. After I did the deluxe edition, because I had Carmen produce a song on the deluxe edition.
Okay.
After that, I decided I am producing everything going forward. I may not know how to press the buttons, but I'm standing the fuck over the shoulder of
Yes.
whoever does.
Yeah.
Because nobody understands my vision, apparently. But yeah, I would love to cover that one day just because I've
Just
got
to be
stories.
fun, yeah.
I've got stories.
Okay.
But before we do that, we're doing Avenged Sevenfold self-titled.
Been sevenfold. We're finally doing it. It's been 9 episodes. since
Finally
I
doing
had
it, Red
done.
Man. We're finally doing it.
I think it was POD. I thought we were doing. Yeah,
Maybe.
it was POD because it was right after the Bill Murray one. I was like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing Avenged Sevenfold. It goes, no, we're doing this. I'm like, well, fuck me. All right.
It'll be fun though. I've got an idea of what my 5 will be. I know my number 1's going to be.
Critical acclaim.
Who knows? But we'll find out when we get there. We'll find out when we get there. And when we get there, it's going to be next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. Hit like on this video if you liked it. Please don't hit dislike. That'll hurt my feelings. Because they say you can't see them. I can see them.
We can see them. You can't see them.
I can see them. I'd rather you didn't. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, dude, on the YouTube channel or on Spotify, wherever you're listening to this. We appreciate you either way. Go to Dirty Finish, pick up a T-shirt. And until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
Thanks for hanging out.